my name's Luke. I'm from Australia. I've been here working at YHA for the last 5 years almost. I've been mainly working in reception and doing a bit of tour sales as well on the side in the past, and sort of an all-rounder working in the bar, sometimes doing maintenance, sometimes doing the night shift, just wherever I'm needed, I guess. Yeah. There's many sort of phrases in Australia that would be, funny to people if they heard them, but I think probably the easiest one and one we use probably a lot would be "she'll be right." So essentially, if something bad has happened and people are getting very upset and worried about it, maybe something's broken or it could be anything, we would just be like, "she'll be right." In other words, it's fine, don't worry about it, we'll sort it out. So yeah, she'll be right. It's a good one. So I love the ocean, I love the beaches. I think a place that really encompasses a lot of that is Fraser Island. It's one of my favourite places I've visited. I've been there probably about a dozen times in my life. It's just a really nice, beautiful, sandy, nice beaches. There's like crystal clear lakes there as well, which are freshwater lakes. It's also the largest sand island in the world. So we actually have all 3 largest islands in the world here in Queensland. So we've got Fraser Island being the first, then Stradbroke Island being the second, and Moreton Island being the third. And they're all located in the same area, but they all have little different, unique landscapes in comparison to each other. So, but Fraser Island would be my favourite for sure. It's just a great place to camp, go fishing, just go swimming at the lakes. It's amazing. So Australia's, as I said, beautiful beaches. So one of the things we would probably do a lot of the time, especially myself, I love going to the beach. I like to pretend I can surf. But I like to do a bit of surfing as well when I can. Not very good, but I try. We also like to go to a lot of music festivals as well, especially in the summer, which is coming up soon. And yeah, that's probably my main thing, is just getting around with friends, having some drinks, listening to some live music, or going to the beach would be the main things we do, or I do. Yeah. I think I guess one of the main things maybe is that we're just very laid back, and we don't seem to care a lot about things apparently, and we're not really, too worried about, say, global politics and stuff. That's sort of a stereotype we would get. We're just more interested in, lazing around and just having a good time. But actually, it's not entirely true. Like, we are very relaxed, which is a good thing to be. But at the same time, there's a lot of people who are very passionate about many topics and work really hard in this country. So yeah. I think people just travelling here and living in this country for a long time really can correct those sort of biases. But yeah, just in general, people being here in Australia and living amongst the locals and just getting to know the local people on their level is really beneficial way to get to know what the real Australians are. I think that's the thing that people can take over to overseas as well. Australians themselves can take that to other biases overseas as well. So yeah. I guess peace means to me obviously people getting along, but it means essentially that in the world there's lots of different cultures, lots of different people with different backgrounds, whether it be religious or cultural. But in a sense, we all want the same thing. We all want to have happy lives. We want to have our friendships, our families and stuff. We all have an end goal that we all want to get to, which is relatively the same no matter where you're from. So peace to me is like an understanding of that we're all the same in this world, even though we might speak differently, we might look differently, we're all the same. So peace is to me.